That's when all hell broke loose and started gangbanging and got into a lot of different situations.
The internet has always had a unique way of transforming ordinary people into overnight celebrities, often for reasons that are both ridiculous and hard to explain. Remember this guy who went viral in 2014? Well, here's what his life looks like now. From Jeremy Meeks' criminal past to his status as an in-demand model, Meeks has captured the public's attention with his striking looks and unlikely trajectory. But the question remains, can a hot felon truly leave his past behind and create a new life for himself in the unforgiving world of fame and fortune? Your answer is right here. But before then, grab a seat and let's take you on a tour on what his life looks like after 10 years. Was his modeling career the only opportunity awaiting him? Did he find love? This will be explored later. Now let us delve into his modeling journey. Career journey. Upon his release, Jeremy wasted no time in securing his first modeling contract with White Cross Company. The agreement was finalized by their talent and photographer Jim Jordan. Subsequently, he quickly ascended to fame as one of the most sought-after male models globally. This remarkable transformation was characterized by fame, wealth, and success. By 2017, Jeremy had made his debut on runways at prestigious events like Milan Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, and the Cannes Film Festival. He even appeared in Tommy Hilfiger's Spring 2018 fashion show in Milan. The recruitment of Jeremy from jail to become a fashion model is undeniably one of the most uncommon entry points into the industry, if not the only one. Although incarceration might be perceived as a hindrance to a potential fashion career, this was not the case for Jeremy. His discovery is an extreme example of the unconventional locations where new talent has been unearthed. Famous personalities such as Kate Moss, discovered at JFK Airport in New York at the age of 14, and Victoria's Secret angel Bahati Prinsloo, found while on holiday in Cape Town, South Africa, highlight the unique paths individuals have taken in the fashion industry. Additionally, figures like Kay Verst, a drag queen and winner of Eurovision 2014, who appeared in Jean-Paul Gaultier's couture show, demonstrates that backgrounds outside of fashion can lead to significant opportunities in the industry. Similarly, Jeremy's trajectory showcases how individuals with diverse experiences can thrive in fashion, as he graced numerous magazine covers and starred in major ad campaigns. In addition to his modeling ventures, Jeremy ventured into the realm of acting. He has starred in 5 films, including his feature film debut in Trigger in 2020 on the streaming service BET+. Subsequently, he appeared in titles like Secret Society, Dance for Me, and Unfair Exchange. When questioned about the inspiration behind his role in the Dutch movie Craze, Jeremy shared that during his time in prison, he improved his reading skills by delving into the Terry Woods book series. In an interview with Hip Hollywood, Jeremy discussed whether modeling was something he had sought out or stumbled into. He expressed his love for challenging pursuits, implying that modeling was not particularly challenging for him. Instead, he found acting roles to be more stimulating, suggesting that he had discovered his passion in this realm. Reflecting on his journey, Jeremy expressed gratitude and astonishment at his global recognition, attributing his success to being in the right mental space. He acknowledged the importance of making sound decisions to sustain his newfound blessings. Jeremy emphasized his sense of gratitude for the diverse opportunities that had come his way, expressing his readiness to provide for his family and transform his life. He marveled at being recognized worldwide for his appearance and expressed deep appreciation for the journey he had embarked on. Now, before he got to this point, how was his life before, and why was he called Hot Felons? Let's delve right into that. Early years and challenges. Jeremy Meeks, born in Tacoma, Washington on February 7, 1984, to parents Catherine Andier and Raymond Meeks, never anticipated his eventual rise to fame as an American fashion model and actor. Despite being brought up in a family mired in difficulties, Jeremy revealed in an episode of the What's Your Water podcast that his childhood was characterized by profound darkness. He recounted how both of his parents struggled with substance abuse, noting that his father committed a serious offense when he was just 9 months old, leading to his incarceration. His father's crime involved seeking his mother's whereabouts by targeting her best friend, resulting in tragic consequences. Reflecting on these events, Jeremy disclosed that his mother also battled substance addiction, which she even endured while pregnant with him. Furthermore, he shared that his mother faced legal issues leading to her frequent incarcerations. Bereft of a father figure, Jeremy had to confront life's adversities from a tender age. His elder sister Leanna assumed the role of his primary caregiver from the age of 12, offering him a source of comfort and stability amidst the turmoil. Jeremy's family background was marked by criminal involvement, with his older half-brother engaging in robberies and his half-sister entangled in theft and driving offenses. Growing up amidst such circumstances, Jeremy faced the challenges of a learning disability and often made poor decisions, believing that a life free from criminality was unattainable due to the absence of positive influences. At the age of 15, he relocated from Washington State to Los Angeles, seeking to distance himself from his troubled past. However, he soon found himself ensnared in criminal activities while residing on the streets. Jeremy's teenage years were defined by immersion in gang culture, highlighting his desperate attempt to break free from the impoverished environment he originated from. Through his tumultuous journey, Jeremy's trajectory seemed to signal a future devoid of achievement. Nonetheless, his perseverance and resilience in overcoming significant obstacles ultimately paved the way for a remarkable transformation. Crime records from teenage years. At the age of 15, he was placed in a juvenile detention center due to his involvement in criminal activities that he was exposed to on the streets. Following his release, he was the victim of a violent attack by gang members, resulting in multiple gunshot wounds and physical assault. This pattern of criminal behavior, violence, and association with gangs defined his life during this period. Reflecting on these experiences, he noted that his time in juvenile detention acclimated him to a violent environment, despite his limited education and reading abilities at the time, equivalent to a 5th grade level. Surprisingly, he later transitioned into a career as a writer, although his involvement in criminal activities persisted. In 2002, at the age of 18, his life took a dramatic turn when he was arrested for robbery and a violent assault on a 16-year-old. This led to a lengthy prison sentence of 9 years at San Quentin State Prison, a high-security correctional facility housing dangerous criminals. During his incarceration, he confessed to being affiliated with the North Side Gangster Crips, initiating a prolonged period of imprisonment spanning approximately 10.5 years. The impact of these experiences significantly influenced Jeremy's life in unforeseeable ways. Upon his release on June 18, 2014, Jeremy Meeks was once again arrested during a law enforcement operation targeting gang activities. This time, he faced charges of gun possession and resisting arrest as a convicted felon, a claim he refuted. Subsequently, the local American Police Department shared mugshots on their Facebook page as part of a public awareness campaign on weapons charges, one of which depicted Jeremy Meeks. The unexpected public response to these mugshots raised questions about the consequences of such actions, prompting further discussion on the events that unfolded. The unexpected fame. Jeremy was unaware that his police mugshot posted on Facebook would lead to an unexpected surge in popularity. Within 24 hours, his mugshot went viral, garnering 15,000 likes and 3,700 comments. The public was particularly intrigued by Jeremy's unique blend of black and white features, especially women who found his appearance captivating. On June 19th, BuzzFeed's news and entertainment platform identified Jeremy's mugshot as a meme, while on June 20th, Twitter users coined the hashtag #FelonCrushFriday in honor of him. The Stockton Police Department spokesperson Joe Silva admitted that Jeremy's mugshot had received more attention than any other since the inception of their Facebook page in 2012. This unexpected turn of events attracted the interest of modeling agencies, leading to lucrative contracts that quickly transformed Jeremy's life. He swiftly transitioned from a controversial figure to a global sensation, making appearances on numerous television programs and gracing the covers of prestigious magazines. Referred to as the hot felon by the media, Jeremy's sudden rise to fame coincided with his time in the San Juan County Jail, with a bail of $150,000 set for his release. To assist with his bail funds, his mother created a GoFundMe page, while his sister Leanna planned to utilize the donations to secure legal representation. On February 5, 2015, a federal judge convicted Jeremy of unlawfully possessing a firearm as a felon. However, upon recognizing Jeremy's potential as a model, the judge reduced his sentence from 63 months to 27 months. Additionally, Jeremy was directed to complete a 500-hour substance abuse treatment program by the Bureau of Prisons, which he successfully fulfilled. He served his sentence at the Mendota Federal Correctional Institution, expressing gratitude towards the judge for his leniency. Jeremy served only 13 months of his sentence before being released on March 8, 2016, and was placed in transitional housing for a brief period. During his incarceration, Jeremy received an influx of approximately 300 letters daily, with individuals sending money concealed in books. Despite his time in prison, Jeremy also received 45 offers for modeling, film, and management contracts, which he described as overwhelming yet filled with potential opportunities. Reflecting on the events that transpired, Jeremy acknowledged the pivotal role the judge played in his life, expressing immense gratitude for the second chance he was granted. Personal life. Besides being a model and actor, Jeremy quickly stepped into the roles of a husband and father, supported by his wife, Melissa Meeks, throughout his modeling journey. Their story began long before his rise to fame, when Jeremy was immersed in a life intertwined with gangs. Tying the knot in 2008, they welcomed their son, Jeremy Jr., and Jeremy embraced the role of a stepfather to Melissa's 2 children from a previous marriage, a son, and a daughter. Together, they navigated the challenges of parenting, with Melissa seeing Jeremy's past and falling in love with him, standing by his side through thick and thin. Yet their relationship faced a major obstacle when Jeremy's increasing fame attracted unwanted attention in 2017. Paparazzi caught Jeremy during a romantic escapade on a yacht with Chloe Green, the daughter of British billionaire Philip Green. This revelation shattered Melissa, who struggled to come to terms with the betrayal of trust. They eventually parted ways in 2018, with Jeremy welcoming another child in the same year with Chloe Green, their son Jeremy Meeks Green. Sadly, their romance did not endure, and they split up in 2019. Perhaps their backgrounds were too divergent for their love story to withstand. Facing his troubled past and Chloe's affluent upbringing, finding common ground proved to be a challenge in 2020. Jeremy disclosed, "I'm embracing my single status but taking it slow. My primary focus is on my work, maintaining a healthy relationship with Chloe, the mother of my youngest child. I also share a positive co-parenting dynamic with the mother of my eldest son, as they are both exceptional moms, and we co-parent effectively." His family serves as a driving force in his quest to make a positive impact on society, striving to break the cycle of generational hardship and create a legacy of success. Despite the challenges he has faced, fatherhood brings him peace and purpose, propelling him to make positive choices for his children to be proud of. Jeremy's determination to break free from past struggles and pave the way for a prosperous legacy remains unwavering. While Jeremy has chosen to keep his personal life under wraps, he continues to share glimpses of his close bond with his children on social media, transcending past separations from their mothers. When asked about his favorite downtime spot, Jeremy revealed that he prefers to reside in Monte Carlo, Monaco, due to the country's stringent privacy laws. What is the next chapter in his tale? Current status. At the age of 40, Jeremy Meeks has established himself as a successful model and actor. seizing the opportunity that could have been fleeting in the realm of internet fame. Presently, Jeremy is actively promoting 2 upcoming films, while also engaging in advocacy efforts for youth in foster care and those detained in juvenile facilities. In an interview with Hip Hollywood, he expressed a desire for mentorship and motivation during pivotal moments in his life. Furthermore, during an appearance on the What's Your Water podcast, Jeremy discussed his interest in creating music that resonates with individuals who have faced similar challenges in their upbringing, aiming to steer clear of promoting negative influences such as gang affiliation, violence, or substance abuse. Reflecting on his past experiences and the sudden surge in public attention due to his viral image, Jeremy acknowledged feeling apprehensive about potentially squandering the blessings bestowed upon him, emphasizing the importance of making prudent decisions. He attributed part of his success to the support of his dedicated team in managing his finances and adapting to a newfound lifestyle following his transition from a background entrenched in street life. Reports indicate that Jeremy's wealth now amounts to approximately $5 million, affording him a lavish lifestyle including a luxurious residence, a high-end sports car worth $150,000, and ownership of a $130 million yacht named Lionart, as well as opportunities to socialize with royalty at prestigious events like Prince Albert II's Monte Carlo Gala for the global ocean. Jeremy's current prominence has attracted the attention of paparazzi, underscoring the dramatic transformation his life has undergone. As his trajectory continues to evolve, the inquiry arises regarding his future prospects and aspirations, future plans. In my current phase of life, I am feeling exceptionally vulnerable and am eager to share my entire story in hopes that others may relate and comprehend the circumstances that led me to my present state, stated Jeremy Meeks in a communication with People. Jeremy has decided to disclose his remarkable journey through his memoirs, recently revealing the upcoming publication of his autobiography, scheduled for September 3, 2024. He expressed enthusiasm about this, stating, "My life story will soon be available in a book, which feels surreal and fills me with excitement." In addition to discussing his conviction in 2015 and life post-release from jail in 2016, readers can anticipate Meeks delving into his early origins, which involved moving around the country throughout his childhood and enduring a poverty-stricken and gang-affiliated adolescence in his gripping autobiography. Jeremy narrates his personal tale about his struggles with gang violence, poverty, race, and the transformative moments that altered his life, as mentioned in an official summary. The book will also feature 46 photos, including 24 full-page color modeling images by renowned photographer Jim Jordan. Meeks' autobiography will soon be accessible in stores, providing readers with an in-depth look into his captivating life. Reflecting on the intricacies of his experiences, Jeremy acknowledged that condensing his narrative into a 90-minute film would be unfeasible. Instead, he mentioned plans to adapt his experiences into a television series, clarifying that he would not be portraying himself, but reflecting on his journey. He stated, "It has been a tumultuous journey from the streets to photo shoots. It was a demanding transition, but I'm thankful for every moment. I hope that my story reaches those who need to hear it. I reveal aspects that have remained unknown, as the truth may be painful, yet I am no exception." Jeremy Meeks' narrative illustrates that anyone, regardless of their troubled past, has the capacity to transform their life. Mistakes do not have to dictate one's future, and it is never too late to learn from the past, make amends, and progress towards a brighter future. Now, before we conclude, let's talk about another model who made it big in the industry, Kate Moss, a model similar to Jeremy Meeks. Kate Moss was born on January 16, 1974 in Croydon, Greater London to Linda Rosina Moss and Peter Edward Moss. She grew up in the Addiscombe and Sanderstead areas of the borough. Moss has a younger brother named Nick and a half-sister named Lottie, Charlotte. Her parents separated when she was 13 years old. Moss attended Ridgeway Primary School and Riddlesdown High School, now Riddlesdown Collegiate in Purley. During her early teens, she worked in various retail jobs in her local area. Moss was discovered as a model in 1988, at the age of 14, by Sarah Dukas, the founder of Storm Management, at JFK Airport in New York, following a vacation in the Bahamas. Photographer Corinne Day took black and white pictures of Moss at the age of 16, styled by Melanie Ward for The Face magazine. This photo shoot, titled The Third Summer of Love, portrayed Moss as a young and unknown model, and Day described the images as dirty realism or grunge. Moss later appeared in the lucrative Levi's campaign Levi's for Girls, which was organized by the Design Corporation and photographed by Corinne Day, achieving significant success. An additional photo shoot for The Face, titled Haute Coiffure and captured by Tony Briggs, ensued. Moss ultimately emerged as the epitome of the anti-supermodel during the 1990s, combined with contemporaneous models Cindy Crawford, Elle Macpherson, Claudia Schiffer, and Naomi Campbell, who were renowned for their voluptuous and statuesque physiques. In 1996, Moss gained attention for her involvement in the fashion trend known as heroin chic, particularly through a campaign for Calvin Klein, which raised concerns regarding her weight. This trend led then U.S. President Bill Clinton to publicly criticize it. Moss explained that during that period there was a shift from the more curvaceous models like Cindy Crawford to what people referred to as a waif aesthetic, causing shock among observers. She expressed frustration at constantly having to deny accusations of anorexia. On September 20, 2005, Moss faced consequences for her involvement in substance use when Swedish retail giant H&M terminated her contract for their autumn clothing line designed by Stella McCartney after images of her using cocaine were made public. The deal was reportedly valued at £4 million annually. Subsequently, Chanel announced they would not be extending Moss's contract, which was set to expire that October, although this decision was unrelated to the substance scandal. Burberry also chose to discontinue working with Moss on their campaigns. Moss issued an apology, although she did not explicitly admit to substance use. In a more recent statement in 2022, Moss reflected on the prevalence of substance use in her social circle, indicating that it was a common practice among those she knew. Kate Moss was featured in advertising campaigns for Dior. She graced the cover of the November 2005 issue of W magazine and had a multi-page fashion spread inside. Moss received support from renowned designer Alexander McQueen, who wore a t-shirt declaring his love for her during a fashion show walkout. In March 2006, she made an appearance in the finale of McQueen's show The Widows of Culloden, depicted as a life-sized illusion in a glass pyramid. Artist Stella Vine also stood by Moss, showcasing paintings created during the controversy in both exhibitions and media reproductions. On January 5, 2006, the London Metropolitan Police requested Moss to come back from the United States to the United Kingdom in order to address inquiries regarding the cocaine scandal that occurred in September 2005. British authorities on June 16, 2006, decided to dismiss the charges due to insufficient evidence. Moss was eventually absolved of any wrongdoing and proceeded to recommence her career in modeling. In 2015, Moss was escorted off an EasyJet flight by law enforcement officers following an incident where she behaved disruptively. Moss has been prominently featured in advertising campaigns for prestigious fashion brands such as Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Balmain, Versace, Balenciaga, Burberry, Stuart Weitzman, Rag & Bone, Alexander Wang, David Yurman, Givenchy, Roberto Cavalli, Kerastase, Isabel Marant, Yves Saint Laurent, Dior, Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, Calvin Klein, Alexander McQueen, Equipment, Rimmel, and Bulgari. Her presence has graced the covers and editorial spreads of numerous renowned fashion publications, including UK, US, and French Vogue, as well as other international editions of Vogue, Another Man, Harper's Bazaar, Vanity Fair, The Face, and W. She has remarkably appeared on the cover of British Vogue on 30 occasions, and has contributed to the launch of both Russian Vogue with Amber Valletta and Japanese Vogue. Additionally, Moss has been the cover model for various other international editions of Vogue. Moss has graced the cover of 17 issues of W magazine, including one edition with 9 different covers showcasing her. W magazine bestowed upon Moss the title of Muse in their September 2003 edition. Additionally, Moss has been featured on the debut covers of Numero, Numero Tokyo, and Spanish L'Oficial magazines. Throughout her career, Moss has collaborated with renowned photographers such as Mario Testino, Mario Sorrenti, Stephen Klein, Jürgen Teller, Stephen Meisel, and Peter Lindbergh. Her contributions to the fashion industry were recognized when she received the Vogue CFDA Fashion Inspiration Award from the Council of Fashion Designers of America in July 2005. In April 2005, a Rimmel London Mascara television advertisement was launched featuring Moss clad in leather, riding a motorcycle through London to the tune of the rock song Another Cold Beer by Stephen Crane. After enduring a cocaine scandal, Moss secured 18 contracts for the Autumn-Winter 2006 season, which featured brands such as Rimmel, Agent Provocateur, Virgin Mobile, Calvin Klein, and Burberry. Collaborating with Katie England, Moss co-created a collection for Topshop. In partnership with Coty, Moss introduced a line of fragrances and body lotions under her name in 2007. Her achievements led her to win the coveted Model of the Year award at the British Fashion Awards in November 2006, an esteemed recognition within the British fashion industry, yet this accolade was met with controversy. Moss's fashion line for Topshop was launched on the 1st of May 2007 in all 225 stores across the UK. A special countdown to the launch was showcased in the display window of the chain's Oxford Street store, with Moss personally unveiling the collection the night before it went on sale. Topshop reportedly compensated Moss with £3 million for her collaboration. The collection showcased 50 unique designs encompassing a range of items such as clothing, bags, shoes, and belts, with prices ranging from £12 for a basic vest top to £150 for a cropped leather jacket. The collection featured trendy pieces like skinny jeans, one-shoulder mini dresses, and t-shirts with Moss's initial K woven into the design. Additionally, Moss partnered with Coty to release a line of 4 distinct fragrances. In the beginning of 2010, she created handbag designs for the brand Longchamp. 2 years later, Moss participated as a model in the Spring-Summer collection for the brand Supreme. Moss has been a brand ambassador for Mango since 2011. During the month of November in 2012, Australian model Miranda Kerr took over Moss's role as the face of the brand for the Spring-Summer collection of 2013. In January 2012, after observing Dutch illusionist Hans Klok on the BBC's The One Show, Moss suggested that Stella McCartney should consider booking him for London Fashion Week in February of that year. Moss, who is a fan of magic, was intended to serve as Klok's assistant and practiced 3 illusions with him: a levitation, a sawing in half, and a guillotine illusion. Unfortunately, Moss had to withdraw from the arrangement as she experienced temporary paralysis in her right arm caused by a pinched nerve. Consequently, her role was filled by Alexa Chung. In 2012 as well, Moss was featured in the music video for George Michael's song White Light, which was influenced by his experience with pneumonia. Moss also participated in a performance alongside Naomi Campbell during the concluding ceremony of the 2012 London Olympic Games on August 12, 2012. In December 2013, Moss participated in a nude photo shoot for the 60th anniversary issue of Playboy. During the same month, she was presented with a Special Recognition Award at the British Fashion Awards in recognition of her significant contributions to the fashion industry over the course of her 25-year career. Moss accepted David Bowie's Brit Award for Best British Male at the 2014 Brit Awards in February, wearing a one-piece outfit adorned with a print featuring woodland creatures, a costume previously worn by Bowie. Moss unveiled her second collection for Topshop on the 30th of April 2014, marking the continuation of a successful partnership that originated with her first collection for the brand. In September 2016, Kate Moss established the Kate Moss Agency, KMA. Among her clientele are well-known figures such as Rita Ora, Jordan Barrett, and Esme Creed Miles. Source. Moss made guest appearances on Oasis singles Don't Go Away in 1998 and Fade Away in 1994, as well as the Be Here Now album in 1997, where she played tambourine while Johnny Depp played guitar. She has also been featured in music videos including Kowalski by Primal Scream, I Just Don't Know What to Do With Myself by the White Stripes, Something About the Way You Look Tonight by Elton John, Sex with Strangers by Marianne Faithfull, Love Don't Bother Me by Stage Dolls, Delia's Gone, and God's Gonna Cut You Down by Johnny Cash, and Queenie Eye by Paul McCartney. She has contributed vocals to tracks for Primal Scream, Baby Shambles, and the Lemonheads. Specifically, she lent her voice to Primal Scream's 2003 rendition of Some Velvet Morning, Baby Shambles' La Belle et la Bête, and the Lemonheads' You're a Dirty Robot. Before parting ways with Pete Doherty, Moss collaborated on the writing of 4 songs for Baby Shambles' sophomore album, Shotter's Nation. These songs include You Talk, French Dog Blues, Baddies Boogie, and Deft Left Hand. In 1999, Moss took on a non-musical character in the British screen comedy Blackadder, back and forth portraying both Maid Marian and a fictional Queen of England. Renowned director and screenwriter Richard Curtis expressed his intention in the behind-the-scenes footage, stating a desire for the portrayal by the most aesthetically pleasing woman in England. In 2014, Moss made a brief appearance as herself in the film The Boy in the Dress. Moss has endorsed 4 different fragrance collections under her name. The initial collection, known simply as Kate Moss, was the first to be released. Subsequent lines include Vintage Muse, Lila Bell, and Love Blossoms. In 2022, James Lucas revealed plans for a biographical film titled Moss and Freud that explores the artistic process behind Freud's portrait of Moss. The film will star Ellie Bamber as Kate Moss and Derek Jacobi as Lucian Freud. Moss publicly endorsed War Child and expressed her support for the organization through various means, including the design of a necklace charm for Wallace in 2007 to raise funds for Cancer Research UK. In a statement, Moss emphasized the importance of contributing to vital research efforts, recognizing the significant impact of cancer on numerous individuals. In March 2006, she played a role in the establishment of the Salmon Ruby Charity. This charitable organization was created with the aim of supporting the education and housing needs of underprivileged children in Thailand. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.